capital of the Czech Republic, Prague, and especially the Prague Castle, belongs to the cultural treasure that reminds us of the 1,000-year history of the Kingdom of Bohemia and the 100-year history of Czechoslovakia. This is the place where the most precious awards and medals have been presented from the hands of kings and top representatives of state from time immemorial. The Pan-European Society Comenius announces the results of its prestigious Czech 100 Best, Lady Pro and Gentleman Pro competitions in the magnificent Spanish Hall. The last time this happened was on the 29th of November. The awards were also due to be presented to the best companies and personalities of the Czech Republic in these historic halls by the end of November 2020. However, coronavirus and related restrictions changed many things. Now we would like to remind you of last year's atmosphere and also introduce those who were the best in 2020. Thank you for inviting me and for the opportunity to provide the patronage of this event. I do appreciate it, and I can't even remember when I presented so many awards. This year, when we are celebrating 30 years of freedom, 30 years of democracy. This should give a lift to our national pride, and we should tell ourselves how good we are, maybe really the best. I wish you a nice evening. As you can see, in previous years, the festive evening of the Czech 100 Best was attended and supported by members of the government, representatives of a number of institutions, and other distinguished personalities. In the last 2 years, 2 of the 4 highest constitutional officials were among those who were not to be overlooked. One of them, Radek Vondráček, Speaker of the lower house of the Czech Parliament, has kindly introduced the year 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact that I am recording this greeting on video camera and that we are not meeting in the hall of the Prague Castle clearly shows that the 25th Czech 100 Best is held in difficult times. And 25 is not just any number, it's a quarter of a century. It is an opportunity to look back and remember the previous years. For me personally, this is the 3rd year I support this event from the position of the Speaker of the lower house of the Czech Parliament. And all the memories I have are nice. Maybe a little sad, because the previous 2 years I was there with my respected and friendly colleague Jaroslav Kubera, who unfortunately passed away this year. We will surely miss his charm and humour. While the previous years I attended this event took place in a period of stable economic growth and in an atmosphere of optimism in the whole society, today we are in a time of crisis. The Czech economy is going through a difficult period, and Czech society is ailing, and it will take some time before it is recovered. And just as a person, society will not recover on its own, but will need the right medicine to heal. Such medicine is precisely the people who do not wait for what happens around them, who do not sit somewhere with their arms folded, but who actively participate in the life of the whole society and who change the world around them. They are people of different professions, and of course, they are also entrepreneurs. And these are precisely the people the Czech 100 Best project is about. I think that this project is perhaps even more important today than before, because it is up to us to come up with positive news so that a sense of confidence in the future and optimism can return as soon as possible. I would like to congratulate all those awarded. Not only successful companies, but of course all their representatives, and to all ladies and gentlemen who have received awards in the Gentleman Pro and Lady Pro categories. I'd like for us all to meet in person as soon as possible in the hall of the Prague Castle. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Budu se těšit na brzkou shledanou.
Vážení přátelé,
Dear friends, it is November 2020, and practically a year ago, on the 29th of November 2019, I was there at the Prague Castle opening the festive evening of the Czech 100 Best. When I introduced it, I always said, even 24 years before, that the Czech 100 Best at the Prague Castle is something like the Feast of Labour that celebrates innovative, creative, hard and purposeful work performed and done by all those 700 people who come to the Spanish Hall. This year, the Spanish Hall will be empty, since we know we live in a different world. We live in a completely different world that I, as an octogenarian, do not remember, and that nobody in the world remembers. This is an entirely new situation, which we are all struggling with. However, I'm very glad that even in this difficult situation, I can award all those who take care not about our welfare, but about the real future of this republic with their honest work. Because work is what creates values, and what it is to be most highly valued. In a moment, the results of this year's Czech 100 Best, the whole 100 field categories, Lady Pro and Gentleman Pro, will be presented. I deeply respect them all and would be delighted if you were filled with the pride of the work of our colleagues when looking at their photos and descriptions, if you are not actually looking at yourselves at the same time. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to meeting you in the Spanish Hall of the Prague Castle next year, the last Friday of November 2021. The competition of the Czech 100 Best had to do without the festive evening. On the 27th of November, all the results of the competition were presented in the prestigious media, including the national papers and Czech television. You can see the list of this year's bests in this report, and also on web pages in comenius.cz. The 100 best companies were awarded in order. Here you can see the 10 best ones. However, the other 90 deserve your attention as well. number of other excellent companies and individuals have been awarded in 8 categories. Exceptional ladies and gentlemen did not get a raw deal either. Their merits were awarded by the Lady Pro and Gentleman Pro diplomas. These are exceptional ladies who were awarded Lady Pro 2020, and these charming gentlemen are the winners of the Gentleman Pro 2020 award. All the diplomas that were handed over to the representatives of the winning companies are ready this year as well. They will be handed over to the winners in the near future, which will include the traditional shaking of hands at the Comenius headquarters. Congratulations to all the award winners, and also to the organiser, Pan-European Society Comenius, on the Jubilee 25th Czech 100 Best Awards. Wishing them many successful years to come.